Howdy gamers, hello, hello. How are you doing? Hey Shkirk, thank you for the 30 bits, how we doing? We're back, we're playing Borderlands 4, finally. Raid boss on the 30th. Yeah, probably. Is that confirmed anywhere, or is that... Hey dudes, how have I been? I'm exhausted with work. 6 days in a row out of nowhere. But now I'm off for 3. What do? I work in a kitchen. Exhausting stuff. Believe it or not. I'm trying to get my shit changed, so I'm going from 5 days to 3, but keeping the same amount of hours. Which will mean I no longer have weeks where I stream 5 days, but it'll also mean I no longer have weeks where I stream 3. It should just be like 4 consistently. Maybe a third if I take a day off, but... it'll mean that instead of having to deal with like half days coming home from work and then going live a few hours late and tired, I'll just have like 4 full streams. And it'll help separate it. And you know, with 4 days off, if they're in a row, actually do stuff, you know? Like, worst comes to worst, I could set up a few YouTube videos and actually like just go somewhere. It doesn't need to be peak season for it to be a shit show. It's just bloody... Kitchen work is mad. Deal finally got back to me about your bug report and they asked you to show videos, so let's see if they fixed anything this week. Well, if they ask for videos, there probably won't be any fixes this week on what you have posted, but if you show them videos, it'll definitely help. Now, get ready, because I've just seen a thing, and I now must share it, because the thing is kind of funny. I'm quite loud, hang on. Pearl over doesn't work with Tigo reloads. That sucks. Oh, I think I saw you there. I think I saw that. Absolute cinema. Fuck. Don't fuck up the takedown. This is more pictures random than you existed. They don't have the one where he's like sat on the toilet floor. That's a picture of Randy that exists. Hey Soren, how you doing? Hey Razor. Like hollow poetry. That picture confuses you more than anything. Like, why does that exist? Like, you know the picture I'm talking about. What is the context behind that picture? You don't like that picture. Why does it exist, though? I wish to know. No, like, it looks like he's just done a line of coke at the club. Like... Actively concerned. He looks completely just blasted out of his mind in it. Give us an actual update. No, actual updates are not allowed. It actively concerns you. This is a ridiculous game. I'll wait to get cash leveled up before I farm buy a bulkhead. Someone was saying that Randy doesn't have make actual crime go away money, then I saw his $350 million. He's a rich man. He is a very wealthy man. Yeah, I will say 350 is more than I expected. Like, man's, like, on his way. I mean, he's probably not going to get there, but, like, he's on his way to billionaire status. And that's just, like, fucking weird.
Losing all integrity here.
The first cue in of Randy's wealth that I got is when he bought that famous mansion. X amount of years ago.
Power to shields. This thing has shields, right?
Magic Castle that burnt. It's something like that. You know, he bought it for, you know, an amount.
And here I thought.
You bees, not the bees!
Order phone. Time for some high caliber diplomacy.
Hey Mac, how you doing? Hello, hello. It'd help if you push the fucking button, lazy. What am I up to today? I'm gonna do a quick bit of Sky Expander crash farming, so I have a level 60 linebacker in the inventory. And then hopefully we'll get an update in 15 minutes. And we'll do weekly reset. Now, I completed the DLC. Only I didn't. There's a boss I haven't found that I found out about today. So that means that there is at least one more item that I've yet to see from the DLC. The gun that it drops I've already had, and that's what confused me. So it must have world dropped at some point. Where's it going to be next week? We don't even know what it is. I mean, well, we have an idea, but we're not supposed to. Array leaks. I just want to say there's something from the DLC. I know. I did start the DLC. Yeah, I've done the Rift bosses. They got leaked. So... and name of the map that it is in got leaked because... I'm not actually going to say. Just for the sake of. But the map name was leaked because of reasons. But the map name indicates the type of boss that it is. And the boss's name. So whether or not that is that or something else, I don't really know. But do I know which boss I'm missing? Yeah, I know where it is too. And Skibbity Toilet Hop Pointing Legs, yeah. Splash Zone's water park. Please tell me it isn't a crash. I will say it's not a crash. It would be highly unlikely for it to be a crash, given the name of the map. Like, impossibly so. But as I say, this might not be the raid boss. It might be something completely different. Is it a synth? Well, if I said that it wasn't a synth, that would sound like something a synth would say. Therefore, you can't trust the answer.
Welcome to quote-unquote
Never saw it coming.
Based off a new type of enemy to this game? Technically, yes.
my diagnosis.
When? Exactly, I don't know. Presumably the last few days. I was queued in last night when I got home from work. I don't know when. Tim the Invincible.
Qué mala las balas.
Please not Tim. Dude, Tim killed me like twice. On my first few playthroughs. Well, 1 minute get platinum for wait 50 cents from immune face to end. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. The thing is you gotta remember, is the platinum time is chosen by the same people who made the fight. So just because there's an immunity phase doesn't mean that they're stopping you from getting platinum, because the platinum time is chosen with immunity phases in mind.
Just they don't let me cut on folks no more.
And basically, if you can't get platinum... Bro, fucking bullet reflection. If you can't get platinum, that just means that you are worse at the video game than the devs. And you can't let that be happening. You cannot let the devs be better at the video game than you. Buckle up.
Wait, if you've got skin, I'll help.
Do you think they'll increase the bloom timer? I bloody hope not. I want it to be easy to get. Like, I want to feel, like, accomplished for getting plat. I don't want it to be given. It's literally platinum. Any more? Yeah, they might have done.
Baby shield, never worn.
I saw a great take on difficulty last night. And the reason why everything is either too easy or too hard is because everything is too easy until the point at which it challenges you, at which case the brain just goes, it's easier to give up than try and improve. So therefore, that point is now too difficult. Which means just right literally doesn't exist. Because it's too easy until it becomes no longer too easy, in which it's immediately too hard. Brains are weird? Yeah, but the thing is it's very easy to... you can recognize when the brain is being a fuck. It's just that a lot of people refuse to actually do anything about it.
No pulse.
And just let themselves fall into the same shit every time. And they do something, complain on the internet, yeah. BL players are really bad for it.
Scavenge some gear, huh?
Like, really bad for it. Like, this is a game which has over 100 skills per character, 5 characters, 2 skill trees, 5 equipment slots, and 1 billion guns. It's not gonna be simple. Like, it's not gonna be simple. How are things one-shot you bypassing Healthgate? Nothing should really be bypassing Healthgate unless it's your own damage or like a barrel, but there aren't that many of those about. You can always equip a hopscotch. I can, with Technomancer Vex, I can face tank Bloom Reaper doing the jump up and down Novas. You know when you're sharing the same platform with Bloom Reaper and it's just jumping up and down? I can face tank that. I can just tank the damage. I'm not recovering the damage, I just tank it, because I have enough health. And well, I need to, because the boss, the kill isn't exactly quick. No platinum on that build. Also, I did upgrade that build to level 60, and the most depressing thing is I ran out of good skills to take, so I ended up just taking Blood is Power anyway. We have hundreds of skills per character, and they all suck.
Never saw it coming.
When you think I just throw that in the old place.
Match is out for you. Why though? Why do those overlap each other? The only change in this weekly update is a new set of weekly activities. Woo! Not fair! Ah! The big core boss is Sludgemore. We can finally get our shiny kickballer. Woo! Anarchy from Rush to the Gate. Okay. That's one of the better wildcards we've had. Oh, I know exactly where that is. Why Rush the Gate? Because Rush the Gate is a fun mission. Always bet on nothing. Yeah, I don't know exactly where that is on the map, but I can envision the area. So let's go have a look for it. Right, it's not there. Don't think it's there. I think it's in this one, right? It's like down here, yeah? There or something? If the picture's correct this time, well, we'll be able to make sure, because that area, once we find it, it's pretty, you know. Can play the hotfix? Good fucking shout! Good catch. I mean, it makes sense that they'll do the major update along with the content drop loading. But to not have at least news of? I mean, it's not 5 o'clock yet, so maybe they've got some posts scheduled for 5 o'clock. Those are early. Did I get a pop-up? I might not even have the hotfixes yet. We might need to wait. We can at least go to the area. So we load in right there and then. Yeah, we don't even have... No, you haven't... Yeah, we're not even getting the smaller changes week to week. It's literally just like reset. Okay, so I'll at least make my way over to the area until we get a pop-up selling that the updates come out, because, yeah, it's still on Mimicron. Is this open on this character?
it! Stay on guard!
I have to do the mission to access that area. Have I got the location mixed up? Pretty sure it's down here. But that's like inside.
See you later, dork!
Yeah, the double tap, that's in the screenshot.
I mean, we got to stuff here.
Yeah, it's telling me to go through there. What's Echo telling me to do?
These other tanks just don't bleed right, you know? Mark the map.
There's something to go through that door. Yep, there's mine. I'll have to load up Vex. So you need to do a side mission in order to access this Maurice vendor. I'm talking about the plans or discussing. Yeah, we're not really getting anything. Like, half of Cash's skill tree is just, like, incorrectly described. It's very frustrating to try and work with that skill tree. Because it's just unclear to read, and then the skill just doesn't work like that anyway. Well, the door wouldn't open for me. Sorry. Neither of the doors would open for me. Like right now, just when I went, neither of those doors opened for me. I'd like them to buff wildcard mission. Because like right now, the drops you get are pretty. Compiling shaders, endgame.
It's always so rewarding.
Not in there. That's in there, right? Blockbuster and Zipper. New roadmap. Oh, hold on. Go away. Okay, Raid Boss 2 and a Takedown are on the horizon as free updates for all players, with Backpack 3 dropping at the same time as the Takedown. What an odd decision. What a very odd decision. Okay, so the April update, presumably that's next month, we're getting bug fixes, cache balancing, increased world event spawns, increased world boss spawns, shared progression toggle, so that's next week, and cross-platform say. Okay, no wait, upcoming features. Is that in the April update, or is that a separate thing? I don't actually know. That might not be the next week then. So, no Raid Boss this month. Late May is Raid Boss 2. With 4 new legendaries, 1 new pearl, presumably from the raid boss itself, 5 new class mods, and UVH level 7. And then, I'm glad that they're saying late May now, because April 30th, late May, it's at least having a bit of clarity. We can guess already, but at least they're clarifying, so that's good. And then, late to June is an... May 3rd. Extreme endgame challenge. New raid boss, new mini boss, 9 new legendaries, 1 new pearl, and new challenge-based cosmetics. Everything in that sounds cool. I hope the mini boss is still like anathema tier though. Like, I don't like the saying mini boss. Like, you look at Guardian Takedown, that's 2 raid bosses. That's not a raid boss and a mini boss, that's 2 raid bosses. You can even look at Malo on Takedown like that with Valkyries. Like, Kraken is a mini boss. Valkyries... that feels better. But we'll see what they're like. I like that they're calling it Extreme Endgame Challenge, really just saying, hey, this is going to be tough. Because that's what it needs to be. It needs to actually challenge these builds, because right now the game it do be too easy. Really hope it's good. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. And I'm glad that it's actually coming out in June rather than May, because that means more time to cook. Whether or not that'll actually mean anything remains to be seen, but I am actually glad that it's a bit later on. Yeah, buffing world events and world bosses is good. Hopefully that applies to DLC rifts too. Yeah, because I mean, like, we've still got Spread Launcher in its current state. Like, yeah, I can make a good build that can melt bosses with guns, but why should I? I can one-shot them with the Spread Launcher with little effort. Like, you can one-shot with spread launches essentially without the build. Just the gear does that. High Cal 3, Amp Prep Kit, Amp Shield, and a spread launcher. That's everybody's spread launcher one-shot. They've been so averse to balancing. I'm glad that they're saying ahead of time, hey, Cash is getting some shit. Because, like, I'm glad that they're saying that. Plus 500? It's not. It's plus 400. It's times 5. They word it badly. And then Bounty Pack 3, new mission, new boss and mini bosses, Legendary and Pearl, Vault Card, 24, new vehicle, Vault Skin, Echo Drone Skin, yada yada. It's a bounty pack. Ongoing improvements, bug fixes, where? Vault Hunter balance updates, where? Endgame updates, where are these? Ongoing? I don't see any of this. Performance improvements they have actually done, and if we get more, that's always a good thing too. And then ongoing weekly activities, weekly big encore, weekly wildcard, yada yada, fucking minute. Ah. True UVH 7% increase 5. So hopefully we get a beefy increase. If it's just another 100%, it's largely unconsequential. Like from UVH 0 to UVH 1 is like doubling. UVH 5 to UVH 6 is like a smaller percentage. So hopefully 6 to 7 is like 300 or 400%. Just so it feels like an actual jump. Because Wonderlands had that issue, right? In terms of difficulty, Chaos 1 to 2 was a bigger jump than Chaos 88 to Chaos 100. Because it was just flat amounts every time. I pulled those numbers out of my ass, by the way. It might be more. I was going to nerf Cash. Well, Cash has got a lot of things that are giving him power versus what is actually listed. If you read the cards and then you look at in-game, they don't line up. So, for example, Gloam Till Glow doesn't have a proper damage type link to it, which is allowing it to bypass mechanics because it's not a real damage type. If they make it an actual damage type, it will no longer be able to bypass mechanics, but you will be able to buff it with skill damage and stuff. Anti-up. Anti-up says, you know, up to whatever % damage, but it's actually giving you a lot more than what it's saying that it is. So they can either change the wording, but, I mean, let's be honest, killing UVH6 bosses with a level 17 Hot Slugger is probably not intentional. They might, you know, reduce what is actually happening with anti-up and just making it work as listed on the card. I hate weekly Encore and Wildcard. I hate that week by week is what defines what I can farm in-game. That is a mechanic that I would expect to see in live service slop or MMOs. That is not something that I want in my playable offline Borderlands game. I still hate the weekly shit. Like, you can have it if it adds to it, but it doesn't feel like it's adding. It feels like it's locking something away. Like, Big Encore is cool. You know, being able to fight Big Encore Timekeeper was awesome. I want to fight every boss, Big Encore, on demand, and then have your weekly give it a drop rate boost on top of that, or a Iridium discount. So I don't have to farm my Iridium for it. If I could spend Iridium for Big Encore at any time, I'd like the system. And then just have the weekly stuff be a discount or make it free. Waiting before I can finally fight a double health Timekeeper? Don't lock content away from a weekly shit. Well, that's what I'm saying by adding boosts and discounts. The Specimen. This is the kind of thing that I would expect from live service slop. Do not add live service slop into my Borderlands. It is not a good thing. It is not fun. It does not improve the video game. It makes it worse. They go, everybody on Kong is now 500 outside of the week. I'll take it. I'll take that. Just let me do it. I want to fight a Big Encore Bloom Reaper. What else we got here? Version 1.6 on April 30. Bug fixes, quality life moves, increases spawn rates. Late May, Raid Boss 2, new pearls. Landing late June, free takedown. Takedown will be the toughest endgame content yet. So they're slating the takedown to be more difficult than Bloom Reaper and Redacted. Interesting. We continuing to keep a close eye on Cash. The road shows powers levels on Power Dealer Vault Hunters. One quality line improvement we're especially excited to introduce is World Event Spawns. Counter-based cosmetics. Hey, Borderlands has always been pretty good with that. Borderlands should all be about replayability, not FOMO events. Exactly, because once you've missed the FOMO event, you've got no reason to play until it comes back. It does hurt. That it does actually hurt. It isn't. It's like one of those short-term gains, long-term losses. That's what it is. Because when people are logging in every week to keep up with something, the moment they start missing a week or two because of life events or there's just other stuff that has their attention, they're less likely to keep logging in every week, because now they've missed one, then you may as well just miss the rest. And suddenly it drops off forever. That's happened to me with several games. Because it feels too much like a chore, like a job, to do your weekly, daily logins. The moment you miss one, it's like, oh, okay, whatever now. And you're burned out because you were feeling forced to play instead of just playing when you wanted, and now you don't want to play it anymore. Because they're trying... weekly and daily logins just jobify it. I mean, replayable missions is good, Millennia, yes, but being able to just reset the world would be fantastic. Hey, J3, thank you for the 6 months. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. We'll share more details later this month with a sneak, so that'll be next week, as well as a release date. Thank the Lord. Those hardcore voltages pushing the highest UVH volatile mode, UVH7, will fittingly add UVH7 to further test your skills and builds, compounding the endgame difficulty even further. Fantastic, love to hear it. Extreme endgame challenge, you'll need quick reflexes, sharp wits, and a stacked loadout. All good to hear. If you want any hope of overcoming takedowns, deadly mobs, all leading up to a midway mini-boss and a formidable final boss. If you somehow manage to make it all the way through the takedown alive, there's some new gear up for grabs, 1 new pearl, 9 new legendaries. The takedown will also include new challenges for you to strive to complete for your brag-worthy cosmetic rewards. Challenges, I like the plural there. Here are the prestigious cosmetics items you can show off to your fellow Vault Hunters who successfully complete these challenges. 3 skins, a Vault Hunter skin usable by all Vault Hunters, and a drone skin. Good weapon skins is cool. And then Bounty Pack 3 looks like the exact same format as Bounty Pack 2, to be expected, yada yada. Well, what does it say for the takedown? 9 legendary items. Yeah, that's not class mods, is it? Because that'd be 5 legendary class mods, 4 non-class mods, which would be 2 per boss. Maybe? Maybe? We're going to clarify that they have. The thing is we have a lot of legendary class mods in this game, and if we're getting a set of class mods for every major DLC and for every raid boss, like, I'm gonna end up with this game with a lot of legendary class mods. It's not running out of ideas. You have to rerun the takedown. Rerun the takedown. And this game's got enough farmable bosses. The good thing about a takedown is it's extended content that requires both mobbing and bossing out of your build. If they made it just a part of it farmable, like just the boss farmable, then that means you could skip the mobbing part of your build. And that just evolves the takedown into a vault with a fancy boss at the end. Nah. Make the whole thing the activity. The whole point is it demands a good build that can tackle both mobbing and bossing. If you want to do just bossing, you've got standalone raid bosses, and the rest of the content in the video game. Borderlands has been pretty good with avoiding FOMO. They made the holiday events toggleable, and the many games way worse. Yeah, which is why I'm particularly harsh in slamming it, HKC, because I don't want them to trickle it in. I don't want them to trickle in the FOMO that other games are plagued by. So the moment that they try, even if it is something that is light, I am more than happy to slam it, so they don't. I'm more than happy to be harsh against weekly stuff, because I don't want them to make it worse. Yeah, the thing is with needing to do the entire takedown is it means that you get a reward for doing tough mobbing, which is not present in the game at all. If that mobbing was optional, that means you are no longer rewarded for tough mobbing, and it just becomes like the rest of the game. The takedown can be the one place in this entire game where you're rewarded for doing tough mobbing. Yeah, you have to kill the boss at the end, but you still have to do the mobbing. That's what this game needs. Tough mobbing. I mean, okay, there's Ordinite processes, but that's fighting in a field in a 10 meter radius. That's not... I don't want to fight in a field. Where I have to cut the grass every time. I don't want to do that. Have 11 per Vault Hunter. What are we at now? 6 base game, Bloom Reaper DLC, so 8. Okay. Fair enough. Even more is on the way, as we'll keep rolling out weekly updates. What weekly updates? Featuring refreshed weekly activities. Fair enough. Along with Vault Hunter gear and balance tweaks. What Vault Hunter gear and balance tweaks? And adjustments for reported concerns. Shared character progression toggle. We'll be adding ways to toggle on off anyone who wants to roll any one completely. Just turn it off. I have characters I have not loaded up yet because I don't want them to get screwed over. I'm wanting this to come in as quickly as possible. We haven't had a real gun balance change since the assault rifle balance month. Fuck, that was like October. I'm sorry, I'm super late. You're asking where this map is, where the vendor is. It's in this corner. You have to do a side mission to get through the door. So you come down the fast travel, cross the bridge, and there's a door that takes you right through to here. But there's like... I think it's the side mission with the couple. It's like in this corner. Price of Freedom. I think you gotta help the couple out because they kind of operate around here. You gotta do that side mission. It's a good side mission.
Like you had a chance. Got your affairs in order?
I think I'm pushing the range of the Hellwalker a little bit here. They don't have guaranteed rewards in? Well, they did in BL3. At least I've got some communications. Yeah, that's quite good stuff here, but saying something is one thing, actually doing it is another. A new way to play the game is clearly not hinging on the roadmap. I mean, you can only have so many words on there before people stop reading it. Sludge Mall! Let's go to Sludge Mall. Maybe they're cooking. I just think they're scared. I think what they're trying to do is saying stuff and then not doing it and hoping the community forgets. Like, you know, spread launcher has been a thing for... VOD's been a thing. It's like... It's been, what, 3-4 months since Grant spoke about changing the VOD? I don't know if there's a shortcut to Sludge Mall. We want that easy mode to be accessible. The thing is, you just play on easy mode. Like, we don't have, in this game, we don't have alternate, like, additional leveling for items. That's not a thing in this game. You don't need to play on UVH7. You can play on UVH3 if you want. 2, 1, 0, whatever you want. Okay, you get a little bit higher drop rate on the highest, but that's the reward for putting together a good build. But if you don't have the good build and it's taking you too long, then it'd be faster to farm on the lower difficulties. So do that.
Ready to unload!
But instead, I'm just gonna do that.
This one's got some zip!
No pulse, no problem.
I have one hell of a shot if I do say so myself.
You surprised they haven't fixed bullet hose flamethrower? Yeah, that one's bizarre that they haven't fixed that. Necessary. Am I really gonna have to clear this area out?
If you've got skin, I'll help you save it.
I see you!
Does that bees have the parts? It has a proper amount and location of parts. These are correct bees. Torg Jacobs. No room for Daedalus Shotgun. But you can rock that if you sacrifice one of the others. B5 has no license parts. I agree. It's a neat thing, but it has devalued a lot of weapons. Because every weapon just kind of plays the same now, because they're defined by the license parts rather than the weapon itself. I think it overall has been a reductive mechanic. Cool that they tried it, but I think for BL5, let's do something different.
I have one hell of a shot if I do say so myself.
When they make a previous legendary legend by giving it a set license parts instead of a unique effect. Yeah. Yeah. Rowan's charge. Chaosm. And technically they do have unique things about them, those weapons, but they're not interesting. You've got ammo recovery on an internal cooldown, crit chance, and ×2 projectiles. The fuck you mean ×2 projectiles is the Chaosm's special effect? What? White to purple only? I mean, it would probably help the situation.
Welcome to quote-unquote.
That would create a very interesting dynamic in what we use in endgame, I think. Like, would we just use a Jacob sniper rifle instead of Shrug? I mean, that might... You'd probably have to change the legendaries that we have. Bro's gonna wait out my entire action skill. What a boss. Hello? What a fight, dude. What a fight. Oh dear.
I just throw that any old place.
Something that I can't help but notice. Burt's bees? Burt's bees. The Torg pit. Okay. That was like a very good roll, shiny bees. But yeah, that would have been a shiny. You missed the weird blue rose uniques? I don't. Because you can still make those weapons. Like, if Pimpernel was legendary, nobody would have batted an eye. Sandhawk was legendary. Okay, yeah. Cool. Mission reward legendary and it rocks. Fuck yeah.
No punch, no problem.
Don't really use the kickballer for anything in 2026.
For sale, baby shield. Never.
Think Paul's still in this game? Yeah. Underbarrels? Cool, so worse than purples.
I got the sale.
At least we got a boss that I hadn't previously, like, done before, so...
This is the fun part.
Non-repeat boss. We like it. What parts do I want on an onion? Is recharge rate a thing on... I don't think there's any parts that help recharging of armor shields, right? The onion makes you cry. If you tried wearing goggles.
Just they don't let me cut on folks no more.
Stay on the RJ Encore patch for the End Guardian Angel, very fun though. You see, that is the exact reason why the Encore system is changing.
Hasta luego, friend.
Try eating an onion raw with ketchup. I have not tried eating an onion raw with ketchup. Should I try eating an onion raw with ketchup?
Ah, a fellow doctor's is gore emporium.
That sounds like torture. I mean, I know people like and herald like eating raw onions.
When you think about it, if my mates did
A lot of people eat a lot of weird things in the name of health.
Not loading.
Those two should have been legendaries instead of blues. Well, Sandhawk and Pimpernel, yeah. Because with them being blue, a new player might come across, see a blue, and go, yeah, alright. And potentially get rid of them, but this is a one-time only thing. Now, refarmable missions would have fixed that.
if you've got skin, I'll help you.
I plan to go back to play BL3. I mean, BL3 is great, but right now, I have more drive to play and do stuff in BL4 than I do in BL3, because there's a lot of BL4 that I've still yet to do. Like characters and build-wise. I will be playing BL3 for challenge runs, especially the cross-game ones, like Insanity. But, like, I played BL3 to absolute death. I've just done... There's very few builds and build archetypes that I've yet to do in BL3. Eat this vegetable, grow your hair back, and you'll live forever. That's basically how they sound.
No problem.
Like, does it at least taste good? No, it's the worst thing you'll have ever put in your mouth. But it's good for you. And Dolby Gong will be permanently active once we get all of them. That's what I'm hoping for. They can still add a weekly thing to make it better, like boosted drop rates or cheaper iridium costs. Just let us big encore anybody we want. I don't care if it's more expensive. I'll do the iridium farm. I don't care if it's more expensive. I just want to be able to do it. Lots of snake oil salesmen on the internet? Oh yes. I mean, you don't need to get a crowd by the local market. You just send it out to the world. I'm pretty sure the Price of Freedom mission literally takes you by the vendor as well. I'm pretty sure you go into that very cage. Why is it taking so damn long to develop balance updates? Listen, they've buffed Control Group. What more do you want? You now have more cooldown rate on Control Group in Harlow Blueberry.
You're really gonna hate this.
Fuck that one up. I don't really have an opinion on that one, Max, because I never used Booming Business.
Let me take that off your blood-soaked
So I don't know how that will affect gameplay and whatnot. And that's exactly what I mean by there's more for me to do in BL4 than 3, because, I've not done Grenade Raffle yet.
I am one hell of a shot if I do this for myself.
And there's so many other little locked-ups. I mean, it doesn't help that farming in this game absolutely sucks.
I'll think about it.
Maybe this kind of sucks to use since the 10 out of 5 class mods are just worse bonuses than others. Now that's a shame. Atlas Sticky Bees. Tosser Kickballer.
Stuck looting corpses is kind of a...
Yeah, I get the direction you're going there, Nick. More catered builds rather than just pure random. Pure random is good for the novelty, but in terms of actually, trying to play the video game, it doesn't work as well. Especially when trying to farm.
Put them in their place. Several places, actually.
A better way to level up fast. Wire job. Work job. Buy PC. Play on PC. Use save editor. Save edit level. Doing contracts is the best way to level up in this game. It can be quite tedious though. So I would recommend when you're playing a character and progressing, like doing missions and stuff, always pick up contracts to do along the way. And that way, by the time you finish doing actual content, you'll be at a higher level and will need to grind XP less. So, like, patrols, collects, traces, and bounties are my favorite 4. Acquires kinda suck unless you're in Dominion. Especially South Dominion. Then they're really good. So Infinite Underbarrel Offer is still working. Yep. Infinite Underbarrel Offer is still working. Bro, what a farm thread launcher? It's just it's a part. It's not a weapon. It rolls on Jacob shotguns. So just whenever you're farming, just keep an eye out for Jacob shotguns on the ground. So like I just picked up this stellium here. Just keeping an eye out for good purples. This stellium is really good because it's got a 52k dot on it. I don't know what the highest is, but probably presumably a lot higher than that. But it's the highest one I've got. So just keeping an eye out for Jacob shotguns and seeing if it rolled with the spread launcher part. 70k now? Wow. 88? 88 makes a lot of sense because it was like 32, which is higher than spread launcher, and spread launcher goes to 82. So 88 makes a lot more sense. Maybe these days farm slash cult speed farm XP, it won't be as good as contracts, but it won't be bad either. And you'll get good purples. But the problem is if you're doing it for levels, then
Scavenge some gear, huh?
those purples might
Why
well
don't you come on
last.
down real soon?
Any shotgun legendaries that roll spread launcher? Yes, but they'll be slightly lower damage. TK's wave does. Rainbow Vomit does. Rainbows is weak though. Hellwalker does not. The dough shot does, but that one's a bit weaker as well.
Well, thank goodness. Not pot of crap.
TK's is the best spread launcher, but it's still not Dullahan. Is it Dullahan or Dulan? Anybody's using this spread, but I never got one. It's just like the laziest way to kill shit. You can kill shit quickly without them, but it's just like the easiest, laziest way to do so. Because they do so much damage. Well overtuned. They're well overtuned. Like, these things can do true UVH-10.
I'm tired of aiming.
No way to farm them? Yeah, just keep an eye out for them. They're not that rare. Chances are you'll have missed some. Oscar Mike is something you can farm, yes. Unempty box. That is a good shout. If you really want a powerful underbarrel, farm Oscar Mike from Gen 1. It can roll with the Space Laser underbarrel. It's like a 50-50 chance for it to roll that. And Space Laser is even higher peak damage than a spread launcher.
When you need immediate medical attention.
Am I using Bullet Buddy? I'm using Bullet Buddy Deluxe to trigger Metal Management. Timekeeper, good XP. I mean, per run, but those runs are slow. You gotta go up the lift, and then you gotta wait for him to become shootable, and then you gotta wait for the phase. I wouldn't recommend Timekeeper. You could do, what, 5-6 splash zone kills easily, probably more, in one Timekeeper kill? I would not. Does Bullet Deluxe work with Spread Launcher? No, I'm just using it to proc Metal Management, which does work with barrels. They have a zero too much? Yeah, basically. Like, so many strong underbarrels struggle reaching one Spread Launcher pellet, and Spread Launcher has 5. Have I done anything with my OBS? No. Maybe because I'm inside, so the bitrate isn't having a heart attack.
But think about it. If my meds didn't work.
Someone tell me they saw that.
Any other great bossing weapons for Arthur? I mean, Stickies and Underbarrels. Mercurius is alright. Eigenburst is solid. Hand Cannon's solid, but that's Stickies. Pro Source will be good. Roulette's very good. Complex Route is okay. Bod is bod. Dark Beast is serviceable. Golden God on a dedicated build might be okay. And then if you do Tediore throwing, then, well, that opens the door to, say, like, Inscriber, Laserdisc, Murmur, yada yadas. What's the best underbarrel for fast mobbing? Oh, Kill Drone. Order Sniper Rifle, Order Assault Rifle, Kill Drone. Kill Drone, Kill Drone, Kill Drone. It's not even a competition.
Remember my diagnosis? You gotta.
I give us some mobbing. I find it quite clunky in mobbing. The 2 ammo per shot doesn't do it any favors, and if you run Ripper, it's just kind of... It's not as, like, snappy as some other Ripper weapons. I'm not a huge fan of Eigenburst for mobbing.
If you've got skin, I'll help you save it.
Yeah, Eigenburst is definitely a bossing gun. Ripper, high DPS. Good shit.
Objetivo localizado.
Crow Source will be very good if you want another pearl. Crow Source for both mobbing and bossing. Have the grasp in your vendor. What parts are you looking for? So you want high card times mag. So don't look at like DPS. Just look at the card damage and the mag size. Multiply those two values together. That is your Ruby's grasp damage. So go for the highest. The highest will likely be a Torg mag. And then if you can get a Daedalus ammo swap, that can help as well. Some people like SMG, some people like Sniper. For whatever reason, SMG's a good one.
Why don't you come on back?
Because it gives you your SMG ammo pool, which is the biggest. And it means you can run like Inscriber for pistol ammo, Laserdista for assault rifle ammo, and Grasp for SMG ammo. For Grasp, you could want high card damage, low max size, for better ammo efficiency. That's a good option too. But yeah, damage and mag is the important stats. Henry, thank you very much for the 5 gifted, much appreciated. Thank you very, very much. Cheers. The reason I can fast is because of the glitch allowing you to fake. Okay, yeah. There it is. Would be cool to use shotguns eventually. No fun allowed. See, the problem is, so if you want to use shotguns, that means you have to nerf Torg, and that would be a nerf, so that would be bad. How dare you advocate for nerfs? Well, there she is. Our shiny kickballer. We need some interior takedown space. That would make what makes this gun not terrible. What's for dinner? Ooh, very shiny. %. I have 6 to go. I don't have any of the DLC ones. Cool. Let's have a sift. We do have an Utka. Level 60 Utka. Can send that one back. We'll junk you. Send you back. Send you back. Really get a good onion. Order weapons, but you've got a lot going on. 5.5 fire rate though, that sounds not fun. Why did you have to be Hyperion? I think I already asked before. How does Hollow Middle Blue T6 1-point skill work? Does it boost the bonus cryo damage from nuclear winter? Or is that like a bonus element? Second. I have to remind myself on what that one is. Ah, triple point. It's just a bonus element. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a bonus element. If she deals cryo damage to that entangled enemy, she deals increased bonus damage. It's really weird, but I'm pretty sure it's just its own 30% just bonus element, non-source inheriting. Contamination or a gun not worth using a bloodletted KSVB. I'd argue no, because it's a tricky one with contamination, because yes, you can get more bleeds, but that build is already is going to be bleed capping, so you don't need it. And if you go with like a hard hitting thing and get a strong bleed, it's going to overwrite faster. So if you're continuing to do damage through any source, so contamination's an iffy one. I am a gun would be worth using if you're doing bloodshot, because I do spec that now on the bloodletter variant. So I'm a gun would be more worth using, especially if you're pre-stacking your kill skills. You would just swap out probably if you're boss farming, which would be the time to use I am a gun. You would just swap out caffeine. Non-source inheriting means that if you apply it to a gun, it won't get gun damage. It just stays skill damage.
Looting corpses is kind of a...
Shiny of the day completed. Now we've got to go and kill the boss that I didn't kill in the DLC, because I'm a dumb. When are we getting a new raid boss? Late May. Whatever a late May means. Inventory is very full. We'll be getting a actual date next week, I think.
That's right.
Ellen hidden away.
Always feels good.
Of it's May 21st. Well, we're getting a small patch next week, it seems, so should give them plenty of time to work on it. This gun's still level 50. It is. I'm on true mode level 50. Maybe I should use the Cyclone. Or I could just not play on true. Does 7 cents want Ripple Daedalus Shotgun? Only if you've got infinite ammo. What's this thing called called a balance patch? No idea. 150s, those are junk now. Now I'm going to use that out of spite. Big oil.
Perfect aim. No more games.
Hey, I did it. Which whiskey is this? What parts? Ripper Jacobs. And God roll, but it's level 50.
Free.
A chest and a drill site? It's a long run out. That's such an awkward run back. What the fuck? Why are the run backs in this DLC so awkward? There's a grapple. What, here? There's a grapple there. That's the one that I literally took.
That feeling.
Near the chest? Ah, right, I'll have a look.
Fall down. I hear someone clapping.
I didn't see a grapple, but I could just climb through. Cool.
If you've got skin, remember doctor says gore emporium. I get blood on my hands, so you don't have to.
This'll hurt.
They don't say what the drops are, but how many drops does this boss have? Did I not push the button? I didn't push the button. 2, just the 2.
Think about it. If my meds didn't work,
This is how your story ends. As freaking if.
Why am I using this? Did I not? I should have gone to my bank for a new oh my god, because we did farm Moon Callus the other week.
Spree.
I must have picked up some new oh my gods from that.
What? I didn't hear you.
Why do all the enemies spawn after the boss? Boss is already dead, guys. You're late.
Bye.
We're going to say Gearbox gave up on the game. We just got a roadmap. Detailing a bunch of shit.
I'll help you save it.
Now, if we got nothing today and they just said, yeah, just weekly reset, have fun, then sure. Kota, I specifically said tell me to not say what drops. I specifically said that.
It's elemental, my dear.
There's some developer drama we don't know. Oh, absolutely. The calculated sunspot. Yeah, so I did get this gun, which is why I didn't think that this boss existed. Damage scale is based on the emptiness of the magazine. Sunspot good, sunspot good. What license parts can it roll with? I know it can roll with Torg.
Thanks for
My new favorite stat stick. How does it work as a stat stick? An awkward arena.
Enough talk.
Does Vex's Bloodshot skill convert the whole shot to skill? Yes. The reload effect synergizes with TDO reloads. Nice. That's what you want. The Honey Badger reduces self-damage dealt by 90% while shield is active. It's the Mo shield. %90 of one bill is still enough to down you. Yeah. Right, let me quickly look up. What this thing can roll with. Right, Sunspot. Hyperion, Tedior, Torg, Atlas, and Daedalus. Is this really going to be another Torg Impact Daedalus shotgun gun? It is, isn't it? I'm gonna put the extra 10 points on the Spectre build. One moment. I didn't. I didn't publish a write-up for this build. So yeah, I'd go 5 in Ancient Rites. Do Obedient Fiends, either or, to get Dark Pact, and then that gives us Wither. And then, yeah, so I put 1 extra in Guns and Needles if you want. It's a bit outdated, this, but yeah. So basically it's just 1 extra Guns and Needles, get Dark Pact, and then put the rest in Grave Fiends and Grave Quickening. If other bits are wrong in this particular spec, ignore it. Just that's from where the video is. Ancient Rites, Fiends, and Quickening. Have I got an Kinetic Dark Beast? No. Is that a thing? Also, I'm checking for rolls. Retour's mobile gun. Does Oil Bro drop a weapon? Yeah, Sunspot, a very good gun. Dark Beast is corrosive, yes, but there was once a glitch which allowed some Maliwan weapons to drop as kinetic, so I'm wondering if the same happened with Dark Beast. So I'm not writing it off. But yes, Dark Beast when farmed normally only drops corrosive. You got one somehow. Was it from a Rift boss? And was it current patch? Is there a fast travel station up here? Or is it literally just Edge of the World and Daphne's Homestead? Do I want to farm this now, or do I want to come back with a better build loadout for drill site farming? This particular drill site is not very good when you need line of sight to kill things. Red sauce is a crime. It's so strong.
I got the sales. What ails you? Next no pulse. No problem. You have to tell time.
You light up my life.
There's a dog one. What do I think of Cash so far? I'm only like level 30, but I'm enjoying the character. The skill descriptions are beyond awful, and he does have too many bug skills. Yeah, there's a lot of work that Gearbox need to do on their side, but the character is fun to play. Holy damage difference.
Another one down. I win.
I don't want to find Big Uncle Sludge more. I already did. You're just like... Just got home from work. Well, you should have driven faster then. Yesterday driving home, I came across somebody driving like 150 miles an hour in a 60. Why don't you do that? You don't drive? Well, now you're going like 2 miles an hour.
By diagnosis, you got a bad case of dangerous. I can help with that.
22k DPS. So, I have found that the best crowdsourced isn't one with the highest DPS, because damage parts are better DPS than fire rate parts, but fire rate parts are in practicality better than damage parts. But yeah, this one is missing quite a bit of damage. The UK uses kilometers per hour. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Is that a southern thing? Definitely no up here. We use miles. I have never seen a sign in kilometers in the UK.
Be with me, sisters.
And what would it matter what the UK uses? I use mile an hour. But yeah, the UK uses miles.
No more games. Pretty colors. Will never be enough.
What is dot cap? 20 stacks. Ooh, new shield gets amp.
Worth it. Good choice.
Okay, new shield gets amp. Sick. We can do mine? No, Chrome, it's cool. I've got a save editor. Does she drop anything good? Yeah, she drops a decent shield for safety, which can apparently roll amp. But they also drop a very good gun in the Sunspot.
I got the sales when you think about it. If my meds didn't work, someone would have stopped me by now.
Die.
Don't think this is the build to use it on, but... Does enough damage that on like a bloodshot this build, this probably hits pretty hard. Hey Joe, how you doing? Thank you so much for the prime, so much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, they got the one burst there. If I had my action skill active, I would have one burst. One auto gun you don't immediately want Ripper Mag on. I mean, there's Lucky Clover as well, which is better with thingy, but Lucky Clover's got fixed barrets, which is kind of annoying. I wish it rolled daily shotgun. Taste the power of the sun? Not really. When and rain. Wait, this is just the console room to access Dominion, is it not? Wait. This is the room in Fairfields, where you pick up the pieces for Conway. Reused assets!
Looks promising, but I can't tell from here. All finished.
Switch shots for the first shot of the map would make a good vitriol first impression. Have to spam reload it, I'm guessing there. Yeah, it'd be good for Deadshot. Deadshot Rafa would be good for. Basically just power crap Lucky Clover. Also, if you've got ammo regen, you just spam click. You don't charge it, you just spam click. Be good for that as well. Yeah, no, the description of things, especially with this DLC, Gum have been terrible. Like, that doesn't tell you anything. Do you want it to be empty or do you want it to be full? It doesn't tell you. Jokes? No jokes. But you've gained some eyes. Is it you wanted to be full? Yeah. I haven't listened to a spooky story? There's a couple of rift bosses I haven't killed. But like, I never see rift bosses actually spawn, so hopefully they get affected by the buff next week. What's planned today? The plan was catch up on endgamey stuff, which I've basically done. I've done now the shiny from Sludgemore. I've killed the boss that I missed in the DLC. So I think now it is time to play Cash. You cannot pick an all-out present when you have your cards. You rotate cards enough that I think that's fine, but yeah, no, probably not.
Miners just bang rocks together and act like they're contributing to society.
Good day, my brave friend. A nefarious creature has been causing havoc wherever its hateful little feet tread. Are you up for a hunt? Over here.
Respec out of hot streak. Card sharp's too good.
Have a demon to hunt. Well, I say we for you.
Hope you like surprises!
Did Buddy just not spawn? Thanks, Fizz. Cards actually still feels good. Yeah, it does feel good. I agree. You eat Bloom Plat using aim and using only green tree? Yeah, probably. It'd be... You wouldn't be able to create a unique build out of that or anything, but... You could. Like, as long as you just collect what soup you can, 2 airstrikes and 2 beam tosses will probably just kinda do it. 2 airstrikes, 2 beam tosses, and a groundbreaker hit. That's probably all you need.
A fine bounty awaits should you return a part of this charming creature. To be honest, I'm uncertain if it is indeed charming. Luckily, you need not converse with it.
Do not fear death! You are very alive and skills! A chilling proposition! You all need to lighten up! Here is a cold truth. What a lift! Control me? Many have tried.
You love cards? They are definitely the coolest feeling action skill in my opinion from
Call
from cash.
This place is very
Though I reckon guns with enough augments feel pretty good.
out here.
She said to seek her there, should I hear news of her missing friend. Those peaks may be inhospitable, but they are ideal for one seeking solitude. Friend and foe alike get caught in the cracks.
Only death lies ahead. Cannot see this time. High-powered fun.
Yeah, Cash has multiple ways of getting his action skill back really quick. Have my action skill, please. There we go.
Place your bets. Fly, little one.
What action skill? Windfall.
That ship had an even rougher landing than mine. Big money! Big money! Nancy's ways are chilly!
Such a marvelous creature. Further demonstrates your skill and determination.
Hello? Is there a cat lady here? Or anybody? Oh, a literal cat. Do you accept screeches?
Where did she even come from that we didn't see?
For a fight?
I am just looking for a siren.
Aw, could have been fun.
Hey, I didn't say I was friendly.
But Hermes likes you. So, welcome to Sanctuary. What's left of it?
I think BL4 made a mistake making it open world. Yeah.
I'm Amara.
And before you ask, yes, I am the Tiger of Pardali. Galaxy-saving hero, dispenser of justice, and currently a glorified cat sitter. Come, I'll show
Okay, Vex with 10 extra levels in blue has been nice to you, Spectres. You have 4 points in growth for accounting.
Defiant Calda sent me.
Yeah.
Sorry about the cold welcome. I've been a little...
You could probably shift around and make her get up to...
When you do it,
You only need 2 more points. And you can get a point in prismatic weaponry. And that will increase the amount of procs that you're getting quite a bit.
can you speak directly into the minds of others too? I have got to learn how to do that.
Wait, have you heard a woman speaking in your mind?
Indeed, she compelled me to find the siren.
By the... She sent you to me. Ah, I was right. Lilith is here.
Lilith? Is that who you have been searching for?
That's right. She's a siren too. The strongest one I've ever seen. You know Elpis, the so-called invader moon? She was the one who brought it here. And then, she vanished. We followed the moon to Kairos looking for her, but the Order shot us down. I've been here ever since. Cat-sitting. The augurs warned me that the Timekeeper would see me as a prize, so I've had to keep a low profile. Honestly, you're the first lead I've had in months. Did Lilith tell you anything else?
She said iridium is the key. Like a warning.
Iridium, huh? Jet fuel for sirens. Uncommon on Kairos. But it sometimes rains down from
Do it while
Elpis.
keeping a point in sustenance,
In
though.
fact, there was a huge
Although,
moonfall
sustenance doesn't apply to spectrals.
far
So.
from here. Let's check it out. Meet me there. Lilith's orders.
Don't know what your green tree looks like. That's your aura farm longer while holding up your fingers. You can flip the enemies off for longer. How important is Hone Mine on Bloodletter KSV Beam? Not that important.
As useful as Violator is at dominating the populace,
I Am a God would be more important.
better. Comparing body counts, you're getting
Like, riddle you this.
after a scant few
I Am a Gun.
Kairos.
Best defense.
Imagine what I could have done with
Groundbreaker.
hands. Just imagine what I still might.
Exclamation marks! I've just done an entire fucking DLC. What do you want from me?
Here is a cold proof. Not much to salvage here.
Oh no, I lost my green card. Don't wanna die.
You are nothing more than puppies.
I think I'm playing with fire here.
A chilling proposition. You are on fire! If you Single action finery.
And Keen Mind. I mean, if you stray too far out, just do a Bloodshot build. Like, it has the capability to do Bloodshot one-shots, but if that's what you want to build around, just do a Bloodshot build.
And destroy! Machine versus machine. Nancy's ways are chilly.
Mine would be for bleeds. I mean, it would technically be better if you're one-shotting than drink full, but the difference isn't that great, and you'd be sacrificing a lot in your general gameplay. Going Bloodletter on KSVB is already fighting against itself. Like, realize that. It can do it only because bloodshotting a spread launcher is that overpowered.
If you got the cred, always.
You don't actually need a build to do that. But if that's what you want to optimize, then there's a reason why they're two notably different skills, because they call for different things.
Just what I was looking for. I will make this quick, Sin. Big money, big money. Flames of fortune. Finally said it, then. Cover me. Be still.
I was kind of hoping to farm this guy, but I don't think I can. Why is it so over-leveled? Was it that Yami goes, Wills? Yeah, I will. For now, just go for Dark Pact with one of the minion damage skills. I go Ancient Rites, I think it is. Get Dark Pact so then you can use both Coven and Wither. And then put the rest of the points into Grave Quickening and Grave Fiends. God, I hope they get rid of this Infamy system.
Well, I got the sales for what ails you.
Pop out of a DLC just to be instantly underleveled. Like, what do you want me to do?
How poetic that you should die by my hand. All in, all in play.
sometimes higher system. It's this weird thing where it sees how much side stuff you do, but the side stuff that counts is incredibly picky. For no reason. How'd you find? How you doing? Hiya. Like, I've just done an entire DLC, and now it's telling me that I'm underleveled. Excuse me? Done a lot more. Well, that should help, Joe, but instead it doesn't feel like it has.
We need my diagnosis. You got
My abilities are beyond your comprehension. You are on fire! Stay right there. Ooh, tough love. A good comfort.
But this is side condition. Shouldn't this be something you do to get game wants it? I mean, that's too logical. That's the other thing with it, is the game wants you to do side stuff, but the side stuff is being punished by being over leveled, so you can't do the side stuff to lower the level of the main stuff, which is too. It's just a shit system. It's like Gearbox. Hey, do side stuff to lower the level of the main campaign. You attempt to do side stuff, and it's just as over leveled.
Not sure what song saw in you. Coming in, no escape.
Saw that one coming.
Let's get a closer look. A fiery payout.
I'm just getting absolutely chunked this run.
What's my last turn? A bust.
Zero 0.9% drop rate for a 4-minute boss kill is going to be a rough pearl farm. For the next raid boss? Yeah, probably.
If my meds didn't work, someone would have stopped me by now.
Why rush? This fight has just begun. Slap in it. Be still.
Oh.
Rolling for creep. What the hot knee?
I want this level up already.
Gunning for good. High stakes. Sharp hit.
Poor timing. Sweet roll, fast hands, potent bossy, and insurance. Movement speed and reload speed. So fast hands is more reload speed. Insurance is the shield skill. Sweet roll is maximum health. Okay. Potent bossy is gun damage. Not the greatest. New battle? Oh, yeah. Yeah, new battle. Oh, hey, look, a thrown shooting shotgun. And it's corrosive too. That'd be really good for this. Aim, smile. Man, I don't even need the bloody hot slugger now. I've got the shotgun.
Your place. If you've got skin, I'll help you save it. Buy a shield. Just remember, a life of caution's
Shush.
I've leveled up and he's still skulled. Oh, windfall.
I need your time. Big money, big money. Seek your mark. You are on thin ice. Get to approach.
Well, with the heavy weapon 3 times in a row, I think I get the idea. That's cool. We got a big shotgun anyway out of this.
this is kind of a public service.
What bug? TDO shotguns not calculating correctly with thrown damage. They only count one pellet and not. Oh, it's gone. They only count one pellet and not all 10. Hey Blanket, how you doing? Good to see you.
A new record!
Oh, we haven't fixed TDO shotguns yet? Yeah, they've been broken since November though.
An intruder or an initiate, vault hunter or victim, proceed and perish.
Riding High and Red Moon Rising. Red Moon Rising is that one. Windfall Duration. Yeah, I'm starting to think maybe I don't want.
How poetic that you should die by my hand! Inspiring payout! Big money! Big money! I have you now! You are a delight! Your path ran cold!
Run music and stuff in the vaults. It's so messy.
Naughty timekeeper building his own vaults, his own gardens. His failure could only be hidden away.
I see your need and raise me a horse! Be still! Nothing is free. The burn means it's work. You are on fire! Stay right there. Let us play. Best get a closer look. Not be with me. You are ready, people. Show him out.
Dying is easy.
Bring back pots and pans arms race music then.
Guardian guards only
I mean, at least it was consistent.
for one so keen on purpose. Naughty timekeeper has robbed his progeny of
closer look. Get to us, Root.
You will reach the final challenge. A pity. I would
I'm doing dealer cash so far. The cards,
not mean lost treasure.
good fun.
End this malformed thing's suffering and take from it that with which the Timekeeper imbued it.
Definitely my favorite leveling action skill for cash.
This is your judgment. This is your testament.
In full, I know you're shy.
Execution.
Coming in. No escape. Flip for feet. Forgive the dirty trick. Extra bang for my buck.
I knew you from the start. A worthy addition to our number.
Care about the Buster.
Now, add his strength to your own. A portion of his power. Misplaced.
Another vault down.
All that has happened will happen again.
Whoa, Prince Harming. He's level 30 as cash. Money talks. Fucking what? Do I have... disheveled? You mute BL4 music play your own? That's a shame, because BL3's was so good. Hey Bat, how you doing? Hello, hello.
Canansi speaks. Do not bet against me. shadows speak. Here is a cold fruit. Watch this. Flash! Nothing is free.
It was such a good augment. It's just action skill up time. And the card itself is very strong. My only issue with playing, like, external music when playing a game is it's just kind of happening. It doesn't feed into what's happening in-game in the moment. Like, combat music during combat, ambient music when ambient. So, like, you could be just chilling, looting some chests. Meanwhile, you've got the fucking haunt theme going. The balance is coming. The balance is coming.
Think about it. Next time you're bleeding out.
That's next week, isn't it? Yeah, I need to get this character maxed out so I can farm Bio Bulkhead.
Hold this for me. Big money, big money. Think fast.
Ah, 30th, 2 weeks. Okay, cool. Hey, Viper, how you doing? Hello, hello.
They don't let me cut on folks.
They haven't nerfed anything to be unusable. I mean, they bloody tried with the Rucker. You could argue something like Kickballer, but like that needed to go.
Only death lies ahead. You are on fire! What will it be? Watch my luck turn!
Down's not gonna actually hit you. How far does rush the gate go? Until Sol's dead. Not that long a mission. Worth breaking in, killing Sol? Yeah. It's the shortest of the fortress missions. Apart from maybe Townkeepers. Because the breaking in takes like 5 minutes. You go and kill the guys by the ship, and then you're immediately on his doorstep going through with Rush. Which doesn't take very long, and then you're in. How fast can I Maxwell get through his mission? I haven't timed it. I just thought it would be funny, Viper. Like, this is good content. Why let it go to waste, you know? Is that still happening, Fire? I've not seen that in ages. But yes, it is absolutely falling apart. Like, falling apart. We've reached the point we've got ovens melting themselves. Like, it wants to check out. Like, the oven that melted itself, it wasn't turned on, and yet it showed a temperature warning. The ring at the back was bright red. It was like, you know when you look at the brakes of a race car after they've just gone through a corner, as they're going into a corner, it's bright fucking red. It was that. That's not how the Auschwitz work? Well... So the probe inside the thing, there's like a little cable, but it's like a really heat-proof cable. Like, that oven ran at like 250 degrees on end for years. It was melted. It had melted. Whenever Cash deals ordnance damage to an enemy, the enemy becomes jinked. Whenever Cash kills a jinxed enemy, you get ordnance cooldown rate. Ordnance. That's kind of cool. Splash the pot, double down, and graveyard shift. What do you do? The double down we know. That's like kind of cool. Splash the pot is, well, a splash of soup. Cooldown rate for every enemy we have jinxed. Okay, that's not very exciting for our build. Do we know how double down works? I'm pretty sure it's just 100% fresh malt. Correct it if I'm wrong. I think that's like one of the few skills that actually works as written. How's leveling going? Do an entire DLC. Go to base game. Go to a bunker. Exclamation point levels. Love those guys beep, boop, boop, beep. He's level 60. I'm glad that I've leveled with him. Why is that all the way over there? Hill Spring. Yeah, alright. You made the questionable decision of leveling Cash to 60 before meeting Zadra.
Running only by
Why?
time. Single action spider. Another fight crossed my way.
Windfall? Raid boss never. Did he just say real mature asshole because I shot him in the butt? Or did he just say that because I shot him?
Oh, the order's gonna miss this, sugar.
You want to say it's because I shot him in the butt? It's very fitting. I'd like to think it's because I shot him in the butt as well. What cards do I have in my deck? Cowboy. Right now I've got Cowboy and the Shock one. That's because I was doing Origo. I was using Color Spray though, but like sweeten the pot. Additional charges, yeah, but I don't need that as much now I've got Card Sharp. Under the Table's cool because it gives me gun damage with High Roller, but it hits multiple enemies. So I'm kind of like investigating Thunder the Table a bit. We'll see how it feels now I've got maxed out Card Sharp.
Your siren is one fierce feline, as advertised. We are now tracking down some iridium together.
Excellent. Well,
Stand and bleed. 2% critical hits with action skills and
see if you
guns.
can learn why Vile Lictor desires it. And if you get the chance, whack him in the shins for me.
I tried.
Ain't nothing about you.
We're avoiding much build craft stuff. I mean, I kind of... I know what cards will look like at endgame. In terms of spec, not power. I know what... Crossfire will look like, in terms of power, but not spec. And I don't really know what totems will look like in any capacity.
You all need to lighten up!
What is going on with my windfall gems right now?
This is my kind of food. Coming in, no escape.
The only downside of the Thunder one is it just deals its damage quite slowly.
Won't be much left.
25 stacks at 11% per hit. That's a lot of cooldown. That's a lot of cooldown. But you want Windfall active, so you're waiting on that anyway. I've gotten the self-dot while playing Cash. I've not. I'm level 31. I'm pretty sure that's the gamer class mod, right, that does that. Hey Matt, thank you very much for the 65 months. Another month of lurking indeed.
Tapping out already? This bed's a killer! Another fight comes my way.
It was annoying. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gamer class mod. I'm not there yet.
Big money! Big money! Best get a closer look! Coming in, no escape.
Thunder the Table disappears as soon as you get your action skill back. So it's not great for high roller. While I'm moving stuff around, you can try big pull just so I've done it. Yeah, but it's so fast, but it's so irrelevant.
Just what I was looking for. Let us end this.
Random directive O. What's the legendary class mod? It's the one that drops more ago. Lurking Cooler. Better classes with an obvious result. High stakes! Shove it! What a hot streak! That's all I needed to see.
This is the spot. Where is Amara?
Right here.
You know how to leave an impression.
What class mod are you using, Radio?
Wall is just a door you haven't punched open yet. Come, let's investigate this moonfall.
What do you think we will find here?
Gamer? I'm pretty sure it's Gamer.
Right, and Lilith is guiding us to this iridium. We'll get our answers. And chances are they'll be pretty weird. Looks like the Order is after this iridium too. Let's crush these guys.
That is one hot hand! Kanansi speaks.
Gamers bleed, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you bleed yourself with that.
Get to approach. Kanansi's ways are chilly.
They go down so quickly. Come, Vault Hunter, over the gap.
You're not ricocheting to yourself as Gamer? Well, the ricocheting to yourself is your weapon of choice, your tool. Gamer is what's causing it to bleed you until you die.
It feels good to be in the fight again.
You really were cooped up with that.
This time it's meant to hunt, not hide. I'm ready for a proper brawl.
Gunning for good! Watch where you step! I'll leave your card! Jealous? I do not blame you!
Game is still not fixed. We're getting some cache tweaks next week, so hopefully it's in that. The thing is, with cache tweaks, is there's a lot to tweak. There's a lot. So it wouldn't... I don't expect next week to solve everything with cache, just because of the sheer amount of stuff that's broken. For both player benefit and demise.
Talking to snowmen.
You are quite dedicated to finding Lilith.
I thought I was the strongest siren in the universe. I was wrong.
Yeah, you,
Teach me.
Hot Slugger you won't be hitting yourself that
Plus,
off.
she did save my life and all of Pandora, so I guess I owe her one as well. Blocked. But I can feel the iridium just beyond.
Can you not punch away the blockage?
I may have used up too much juice on the first one. But there's some iridium right here. Might be the pick-me-up I need.
Confirm next week? I think so. Yeah. Oh, not next week, 2 weeks, sorry. I'm getting it mixed up. It's April 30th. My mistake.
The raw stuff still hits.
My mistake.
I see.
30th.
Iridium is for you what an electric shock might be for me.
Come on, let's see what this vile Lichter bastard is up to.
Damn. Victor has quite the operation going here. What is
Same thing any of these megalomaniacs want. Power. See that generator powering the mining laser? Let's clear out these guards so we can destroy it properly.
Canansi speaks.
We should slow down his operation. Take out these mining drones.
A close comfort. Nancy speaks.
I need to be stronger than you for the rest of it.
Coming in. No escape. Grenade! Mark your bets.
Lichter needs better guards. These tear apart like...
This seems to be a ring-a-ring-ding weekly reset, and yeah.
Let's shut down this mining laser. That should let us reach the ledge. There. You do the rest. Shoot the core.
The generator has been destroyed.
See? He was already using the raw iridium to power the mining laser. If he starts refining the stuff, we're in trouble.
Spinning Blade plus Aegon's Dream. Oof.
I called it. Look in there. He's already started the refining process. We have got to get inside and stop it. Let's see if this force field is stronger than the walls.
That is your cue, Tiger Woman. Punch away.
If you insist.
Boomslang and onion.
I
Not bad.
need more iridium if I'm going to take that force field down. This way.
Why was there just a Ripper there? This isn't even a Ripper encampment.
That generator we destroyed earlier had iridium powering it. Let's break open another, yeah?
I would absolutely love to.
Sweep out his minions with me. Then we'll bring the destruction.
Hey, buddy, in flame! High powered fun! Do not bet against me! Nothing beats the classic.
Can you feel it? The blood song of victory? Come. Lictor's power generator awaits. Ha! I've never absorbed this much iridium before. Well, here goes something. The tiger is on the prowl.
I'm done toying with you, Vault Hunter. Now the winds of the mountain scrape at your
Back to that force field! Come on!
I'll be your heart!
I've got lightning under my skin! I can taste my teeth! We should start a restaurant!
Missing a drone, and I can't remember where it is.
Cool. One-liner!
Ah, there you are.
I couldn't think of anything at the moment. Force field's down, though. Well done. That's the last of Lictor's mining drones.
Watched Sniper Rifle video last night. You motivated farm for a truck a little over an hour and got a Torg. Also got the phosphine. Actual good Biothresher farming session. Never see those. Nicely done.
The hatch to the processor. Vault Hunter, do some damage.
Permanent people coming up! Fly, lead, and destroy! Forgive the dirty trick. You are on thin ice! Top dog!
You make a pest of yourself. My designs are all delay nothing.
Slam the other switches so we can demolish demolish this thing for good.
We did it. They will not see that coming.